Hello friends, in this video we will be discussing about blog 5 titled Sociological Perspectives. This blog introduces the major theoretical perspectives which are being used in sociology discipline to analyze society. It explains different approaches to understand social structure and social behavior of the individuals in society. It highlights how sociological theories provide frameworks for sociological analysis of society. It examines the both perspectives such as macro level perspective as well as micro level perspective to analyze and understand society. It also provides tools to interpret various social issues in real life situations. This blog has 3 units: Unit 14, Unit 15 and Unit 16. Unit 14 deals with structural functional perspective. It explains society as a system of interrelated parts. In other words, it argues that the parts of the society cannot be seen and studied in isolation. Rather, those parts, those institutions are to be studied in relation to another. Therefore, it believes that society is a system of interrelated and interlinked parts of various social systems. Thus, each system performs functions for social stability and maintenance of the whole system. It emphasizes the order, harmony, and equilibrium in society. It highlights the various roles of norms and values in maintaining the equilibrium, harmony, tranquility in society. It focuses on how social structures continue to contribute to continuity of the social system. Whereas the Unit 15 deals with conflict perspective. This conflict perspective views society as characterized by inequality and conflict. It emphasizes the role of power, domination, which leads to class struggle in society. It highlights competition over resources and opportunities. In other words, it highlights how resources and opportunities are unequally distributed between the dominated and the dominating class as well as the dominated class. Thus, this unequal relations creates unequal, a healthy atmosphere in society that leads to class struggle in society. It focuses on social change which arise from conflictual nature of society. It critiques existing social structures and inequalities. In a way, it questions the existing order which forms the social inequalities in society. Unit 16 deals with interactionist perspective. It focuses on everyday social interactions. It examines the various meanings, symbols, and communications in interactions that exist among the individuals. It emphasizes the macro-level analysis of society. Unlike the other perspectives which talks about macro-level analysis of society, whereas this interactionist perspective emphasizes on the micro-level analysis of society. It highlights how individuals construct social reality through everyday social interactions and communications. It connects social behavior of the individuals with interpretation and interaction. Thus, this blog focuses on the various perspectives which have been discussed in this blog where it helps students to understand key theoretical perspectives in sociology. It enables students to gain a comprehensive understanding of the major theoretical frameworks in sociology, such as functionalism, conflict theory, and interactionism. It helps students to organize and recognize how each perspective explains the structure and functions of society, the role of intellectuals, the role of institutions, the patterns of human behavior, how they operate in maintaining the structure and functions of society, which is being discussed in this block. By studying these perspectives, the students will be able to develop a strong conceptual foundation for understanding and analyzing social phenomena. It also enables the students to compare different approaches to analyze society, where the students will be able to learn critically, examine, and compare various sociological perspectives, which identifies not only similarities but also differences, strengths and limitations of those perspectives. This comparative understanding allows the students to see how different theories interpret the same social issue in diverse social ways, which encourages more critical thinking and also develops a much more balanced understanding about the multidimensional view of society. It also develops the ability to apply theories to real-life social situations, which helps students to move beyond theoretical knowledge and apply sociological concepts to everyday life situations. This will help students to analyze real-world social issues such as inequality, education, family dynamics, and social change dynamics by using appropriate theoretical frameworks, which makes sociology discipline a much more practical and relevant to the lived experiences of the individuals. It also enhances the critical thinking about social structure, behavior, and change among students, where the students will be able to develop the ability to question assumptions, evaluate social norms, and critically analyze how social structures influence individual and group behavior. Students will be able to learn to understand the causes and the consequences of social change, which fosters a deeper awareness of how societies evolve over a period of time. Thus, it prepares the students to interpret and analyze contemporary social issues, which equips the students with the analytical tools which are needed to understand current social problems such as globalization, poverty, gender inequality, and technological change. It enables students to interpret these issues from a multiple sociological perspectives and develop informed, evidence-based viewpoints which are ongoing developments in society. Friends, this is the major crux of the Block 5, which enables students to interpret and analyze contemporary social issues in a real-time situations. Thank you for joining this course.